Welcome back to the channel. Today we are planning to finish 2K Showcase in WWE 2K25. Probably have, from what it looks like, 3 matches left. So let's just clear them out. Last stream we did a ton of episodes, just a ton of stuff. What was it? I think we did these two in separate videos, and then we went from the box match, the Nia Jax stuff, pretty much all of this up until Roman and Seth. So now we're gonna have to do the Civil War games.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued.
Okay, what is it?
What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa,
same match, just you take out Bronson Reed and
ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
Okay. We're playing War Games. This match is gonna take forever, isn't it? Of course we're picking OG. Come on. I think there's 3 matches left. This is probably going to be the longest, just because it's War Games.
Is the men's War Games match.
Alright. Good old Yeet is coming out first. It's the crowd entrance now.
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original
It's the Royal Rumble winner.
fighting for their livelihood.
It's the Fighting Gunther at WrestleMania.
From San Francisco, California.
Jey Uso. We go against Jacob Fatu. I do have this set in like a easier difficulty setting, just so I can get it done and over with.
And Sami Zayn versus Solo
Let's get off
Sikoa,
it.
Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another.
Start dishing out damage to the other team and connect with 3 signature attacks against any of your
Most of the men on
opponents.
Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the
Yeah.
bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Ah, big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. And another big right.
God's not even doing the freaking
Jacob
chant.
Wwe2k just got busted
Just
up.
saying.
Placed him in the corner here.
Drop by the Enziguri.
I'll say this showcase has been more enjoyable than the past, like, 3 showcases we've had.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the
WrestleMania,
Usos, which
the
begs
Cena,
the question,
and
I wish there was a
freaking
better way to
Mysterio.
phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still...
It's definitely been a lot better.
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay.
Especially the Cena one, that was terrible to me. This
Only
is
seconds away from giving their team the numbers
looking at the
advantage.
actual match.
Before War Games officially
The
starts,
last year was
what
also
do you guys
pretty
think is
bad
the key to
given
the
the
old school
whole
bloodline
objective
coming out on
crap.
top?
Every one of these
Go to
men
the
is
southeast
a proven main
corner.
eventer, Michael.
Thank you, game, I know.
But that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page. Yeah, and given how united
Wwe2k,
Solo's
Wwe2k,
team
stay
is,
there.
I don't think...
Stay there.
Oh, smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Probably the most enjoyable showcase they've
Structure door.
was
This is where
2K16.
nightmares become
That's just
reality.
probably the best one.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for
2K19
Jacob
is okay.
Wwe2k. So much raw talent in that young man.
15 had the solid showcase and DLC, tons of DLC.
But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one
Obviously,
of these
there's
men
30
at
years of
times. Many
WrestleMania.
already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner
Down on poor
than anyone
Jacob here.
thinks. He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Okay, that was too good to be true.
What a bionic elbow!
So, just some
Things will get back to an even
That's
playing
it.
field with the next entrant.
first signature.
Man in this war.
Okay,
One
Sammy.
seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy
Is that
is
the
my
GOAT?
friend.
Tonga Loa?
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf
That's
for
one
months
signature.
stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for
He's
every
your Sammy.
member
I'll
of Solo's
take on the
squad
GOAT
tonight, and he'll
himself.
deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Senton!
But he hell up.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain Buster.
This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
If there's one man here with the most to
Tonga
prove,
Loa,
it's got to be
that's
Tonga
weird.
Loa.
Fuck.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games. Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for...
And looking at Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here.
And scaling the steel.
This is either madness or... From the top.
I guess these are the only 2 objectives we have. Just damage someone with your signatures. Although there's probably going to be something else like, oh yeah, win by go with your finisher and win by pinfall.
From the top. Jacob sidesteps that.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
He's trying again. Oh, what a DDT. End of the line
Switched
for
to
Zayn.
Sammy was getting his ass kicked over
New
there.
bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle. Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. Again.
So I take over, so just
They're going to finish it off.
I'll let it
Sammy's
go.
focus looked like it was shaken after that. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Enters the ring and is diving head first.
I'll wait till Roman
into the
comes out and I'll
of
switch.
this match.
Because it's Roman.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage.
Ah,
His side is less experienced inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a
okay,
real
he did
wild
kill
card.
him, I
He's
think.
like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat. I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Sammy, you're closer.
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about.
You're closer to your signature, Sammy.
In the ring.
The old guard and new squad.
And it's Jay Uso.
Jay nailed all of
I'm a
it.
finger. It's coming.
Stomping down.
Boom.
That had to
Two
hurt.
signatures.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. Paluma kick. Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Mr. Tama
Hardship for
Tonga.
these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch. You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Jimmy was the closest to his signature. We figured it out.
Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Bad damage done. Blue
Big
beans.
victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War
Need
Games.
one more signature.
Nasty boot by Zay.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Okay.
Scoop slam, making it look easy. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Time-consuming match. Oh, it's gone by really quick.
And Tama pays for leaving an opening.
Next three matches are probably the matches that they all, have every year. It's like, hey, a what-if scenario.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
So when I was looking through arenas yesterday, like the base play now,
He's headed up. Might be going toward the
Oh,
top
yeah.
of his War Games structure.
oh yeah,
I don't like
the
it.
famous go.
War Games, a one-sided
When I was looking at the arenas, it's like the same
Here we go.
tribal hall of acknowledgement, something.
It's starting to take their toll on them a little.
So that would be something from the island, but
Fatu wanted to bring.
I guess I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, I guess I can't just tab final lowers.
And Tonga won't be having a good night if he allows
Go
more
for
offense
5-2.
like that.
There's some power behind that punch. Zayn has
I'll go to
this
Sammy
wrapped up.
because he has a signature. Let's just use the signatures.
Zayn has a look for the blue thunderbomb.
Ah, beating the red by busting open all four opponents. With a super finisher from Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. Okay, who do we have busted open? I know Jacob is busted open. Probably Tonga Loa. We have to go to Amatenga, and then obviously Solo.
And seconds left.
Jay, buddy, I got this. My dog. Got this.
Solo Sikoa joining Bloodline War Games.
I'm Tonga bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Choosing to go after the head here.
Back in
Interesting
the
strategy.
territory, dude. Pray to God nobody fucking pins the other.
Vicious. Jimmy might have just finished things. Uso splash.
Pray to God that they don't actually pin each other.
Jay has Solo right where he wants him.
Ugh.
The tribal chief has a
If you have the attack, I need Sammy.
Using the knee. Back of the neck getting worked over.
He's looking a little battered now.
Bang. Knee right on target.
And then back to Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Ascending to the top rope.
From way up. Over and over and over.
I guess we might as well build up for Sammy's super finisher.
Here we go. Jimmy go top rope. Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy might have just finished things. But meanwhile, Zayn, that's his vanquished one. And that was...
What is a super finisher? I don't freaking know. Finisher. None of them says super. So not tell you the super finisher? From the proper position. I don't know his super finisher. I guess that it's Brainbuster? Oh yeah, it is. That's why it's lit up. I'm a freaking idiot. That's probably why it's lit up at the bottom. It's the fucking Brainbuster from the top right.
Down by the DDT.
Sammy, you have terrible moves trying to make someone bleed. Please don't let that be a 3 count. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, now we at least know that bleeding is an objective, so... to get it done,
it is time for Bloodline War Games.
As I
Roman
look at the
Reigns,
chat,
the Usos,
so.
and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for
let's
one
make them
another.
bleed
Solo
quick,
felt he
then.
was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of
type of
Solo
move is
Sikoa.
that?
And those who
Get
weren't
them
have faced
bleeding,
continued attacks
Jay.
from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight
There
are
we
very
go.
likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Just grounded and pounded. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal
It'll take
chief.
forever, but
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns. But
There
this
we
is
go.
his
Now
biggest
he's
test yet.
busted
If
open.
his crew can defeat
Cool.
Romans, Sikoa will be everything
pretty
he
much gonna
says
be the
he
method
is,
now
and
since
more.
we know
Put
the
into
actual
corner. What could be next?
Timed his defense
objective is to
perfectly.
make them all bleed. To like make them pour out blood, but just basically
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
that means we can spam out Tonga Loa while Sammy can take care
This
of
War Games
part
just
2.
got Usi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Main event, Jey Uso firing up. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against 2 competitors at once.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something.
Yeah.
But the bloodline
Let's just let
represents
Sammy
all
do
that
his
Roman has built in his
honorary
career,
business.
and he needs to take it back tonight.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa,
Jacob, Sammy's
Fatu,
still on the floor.
Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga
Thank you.
have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games.
Looks like the fucking battle. It looks like one of them broke their back trying to do his knee.
Sadistic structure.
Mere seconds away from
Just
He's
in the glove.
How's he going to get out of this predicament?
Elbows his way out. Tonga Loa now entering the
Hey,
fray of
go
Bloodline
Tonga
War Games.
Loa.
Gotta be a bit tough
Don't
for
make
Jay
you
to stand up
bleed,
amongst
pal.
his team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the
This
main
is
event
pretty
moniker.
much the method.
If he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event.
I know, it's kind of lame just watching on gameplay.
Sammy's ring prowess couldn't get him out of
But
trouble.
I don't want to redo these freaking matches again.
To Jacob Fatu.
DDT! Climbing the wall, the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
Launching!
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a
I
generational
think he's
asset.
bleeding. No.
Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle
Gotta
as the
keep
leader of
going.
the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight,
There we go.
his time as
Now
the
he's
tribal
busted
chief
open.
may come sooner than anyone thinks.
God, we could hit his signature. Hopefully, he doesn't
Here's the
count.
buzzer, and Jimmy, what's Jacob Fatu's intentions
Fucking
here?
Fatu over here.
DDT! And it can be all over
Hits us
for
with his
Jay.
big bad move.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
We gotta wait for Tamatonga and then
But one seems to be fighting his own internal
the
battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on
what's
Team
it
Roman,
called?
but this might be an
Solo.
instance of the enemy of my
Start
enemy
using signatures.
is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's...
Oh my God! A diving moonsault! He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now. His body has to be racked with pain.
chair or not. It's good. Jimmy, I got this.
Launching himself
Guys,
to the ropes.
can you attack the opposite person and I'm fucking
Isn't
attacking?
gonna be pretty.
God, I hate multi-man matches,
Solo
dude.
Sikoa's
Just let me
moving at a
attack
decided disadvantage.
who I'm attacking.
His less experience inside the
In this
strong.
instance, it is
But look
Jacob
how young and hungry
Anthony
Team Solo is. In
Sammy.
particular, Tama
Dude,
Tonga is a real
just
wild
go
card.
away.
He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this
Mm.
match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
Alright, Tama. Hopefully in the process of trying to get you to be busted open,
Engaging in a brutal battle.
get another signature, or I can just switch to Sammy.
every fiber in their being to be
Use that
considered
signature.
the true bloodline.
Alright, bro. Alright, bleeding opponent number 3. Tamatonga.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tama Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tama Loa truly...
Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Uso splash! Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
Oh, he's already bleeding.
New school trading their biggest
Pretty much
shots
already
in
did
one of
what
the
they already
dangerous
needed to.
environments in all of WWE.
Oh, and I guess whoever gets the signature helps count towards us.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline.
So that means if
It
I
really
switch
gave him
over
a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came Uso.
Now looking at Jay.
That's it.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Looks like they're bringing it
Top rope.
Let's take over Roman, shall we? We can get a signature thing.
Uso splash. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Sorry,
This
Jay.
place is going insane. Ground beneath my feet is shaking. He's looking poised to finish Tama off.
We can wait for Mr. Sikoa before we can hit or get the final blood objective done whenever we get done with signatures.
Combination, no.
Once we build up Roman's super finisher.
Absolute agony right
right now. Looks like the gas tank is running fast E now. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
I get you were attacking him first, but the Tribal Chief's attacking.
Placing him in the corner.
Crushing impact corner. And a couple back elbows to follow.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. Oh, my God. Taking head over heels. Oh, perfect kick. Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. And now the new Tribal Chief.
Someone else hit it for us. Cool.
War games. From the top.
Two finishes.
Sami Zayn with a
Go for solo here.
Sammy ended it there. Top rope.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Switch.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
Top rope. Uso with the Uso splash. And that can vanquish Tama. Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over. Soaring. Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
Dude, who's putting shit in my way?
Goodness. What a smash. That is just
I solo the bleed or not? Damn. So many fucking people in the
Entering
ring.
even more dangerous territory. Scaling the war game. Top rope. And now Jimmy Uso. Jimmy might have just finished things.
Get solo bleeding quicker. Plus he fucking counters, and I can't see a single goddamn thing.
And that
Sammy,
is the street champ looking
away,
always
dude.
tough. And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there.
See, the thing is, everybody all of a sudden wants to get into this ring. Knowingly.
Sammy just ended this. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
For God's sakes, dude, get out of the fucking ring, dude. Holy shit. Everyone, get out of the same freaking ring. God damn. Stop attacking Saul, my fuck. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind playing this game. Please break up that pin. Move! Oh my fucking god, dude. I hate these types of matches.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Screw this shit. We're moving on. I'm not redoing that crap.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that.
I'm skipping this shit straight ahead. I don't care at this point.
It is
Street
time
Profits.
for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the island.
Okay.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready
Dude,
to deal
Bobby
with
Heenan.
any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos. Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and
2 out of
Dawkins
3
have faced
falls.
a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama. And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a
Do that.
next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan. The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting. The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner
in the form of the Weasel, Bob.
What else am I missing here?
Heenan
stops the kick. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for
going for Montez, not a freaking target.
Not much when the competition level is this high.
Tag's made.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
not waiting any longer to get in this.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of...
Haku with a tongue and death grip. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
The opposite person was not even in the match.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Running power slam. Escapes out of that attack.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Tag, here we go. Haku is picking the opposition apart.
Montez is definitely in peril here. Running power slam! That's how
They
you
want
wear
you to
down
play
your opponent.
each match for as long as freaking possible, with how long damage bars take to fill up.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal
Good
about
Lord.
him.
Are
Let's
you
just try
kidding
again.
me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Samoan drop, Byron?
Oh, no, it's the Hawaiian drop!
Oh.
Boom!
For God's sakes, with the finisher signature stored. Dude, I don't fucking...
And there's the tag.
Bring back in him.
Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know
Top
for a
rope,
fact that the
guys.
Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard...
And there's the cover. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Oh, man!
Haku with a tongue and death grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
And he just decides to end the
Goddamn
hold.
submission system.
Shoulders down.
Yeah, dude.
And he scores the early fall. Going up to the top now.
On the top. Double axe handle connects.
And is he looking to
Blast off. Oh, God.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the
This is
jackpot twice.
Sky high. Boom! Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
Second fall
Get
for the
down,
Islanders,
dude.
and they beat
Fuck.
the Profits.
Here are your winners. Come on.
Hey, we got Bobby Heenan.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way.
Ridiculous freaking War
But you
Games
showed
match.
that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the tribal chief. Is Roman Reigns still your tribal chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose,
Is it a gauntlet match?
you earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
It's probably a gauntlet match. Oh, we got to use Roman 22. See, Roman's too simple. You know who we could use? Could go Naomi. Now we'll go Roman. Oh, yeah, this is the arena I was talking about.
Is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet.
Yeah.
The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief.
Okay. That was right.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first...
Oh, I don't have to see the entrances, but I'm playing as Roman.
Wow. How's this for an open...
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it
three
will
finishers, do
be. You
damage,
have the
and
toughest set
then
of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
Sent into the corner.
Crushing impact in the corner, and an elbow for good measure. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their
everyone wanted to get into the game. Right when I'm trying to make Solo lead.
I do
So,
believe the most
dude,
dangerous individual
have a freaking
is the
ring.
one who's taking them all on.
Like switching to Roman was a problem in the match. It's just like
And that's the kind of offense that's gonna earn
everybody
Reigns a
wants to
spot
be
in the
in
Hall of
the
Fame.
first ring. They just all want to just freaking collide in there. Can't move Solo over because somebody else is going to try to attack Solo.
Umaga showing he
So it's
can't be
just one
trifled with
big
for too
thing.
long.
Just one big thing.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, somehow Umaga has to turn the top.
Plunge out to the outside.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness. Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Neck breaker. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Just get him in the vein.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
He thinks he has it. Umaga coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go. And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
Tamatanga.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger. I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ula Fala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on the opponent in front of you instead of the next one through the curtain is paramount. If you're thinking about who's next, you'll lose to who's in front of you now. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Got him in the corner now. Shoulder right in the midsection. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent.
And that can
There's one.
vanquish Tama.
Oh, we might put down Mr. Tonga.
Cover. With elimination, Tonga eliminated. Out of here.
One superstar down, many more to go. Throwing down the gauntlet. And now it's Samu entering the gauntlet.
Samu.
Roman's on a roll here.
And Roman might just have more in store. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Oh, look at this. Raining right hands.
Non-stop blows.
Running knee.
Same process. Beat him with the finisher. Ref is in the way.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
What a headbutt. Vicious. And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that
It's
much
gonna be
force.
10%.
Oh, he flips.
Nice takedown.
That
Stacked
makes
for
no
the
sense.
pin.
He's got him covered. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
No harm in seeing if he could finish him off quick there.
Supernatural power. Samu running into some trouble.
Samu has to trust his instincts at
At least
this
this
point.
isn't as terrible as the freaking War Games match.
Crushing impact corner.
And a couple back elbows to
All
follow.
of a sudden, at the last minute, it's just to make the last person bleed. Everybody wants to get in the same freaking ring.
Than he has left.
A
Ridiculous.
lift up power bomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
No.
There.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting.
It's 2 out of 3.
Reigns nailed it. Cover.
There's 2. And that ends Samu's time in this gauntlet match.
There's still a lot
and
more.
around we go. I got lost in the entry
People.
pool, but believe me, this thing's far from over. This gauntlet just got more
Solo
interesting with the
Sikoa.
arrival of Solo Sikoa.
Got 22, so must go at 22 to be exact.
Chops. And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights if you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of... Lift off!
Look out below. Coming down on their opponent like a sack
Serena
of
looks like
bricks.
something they would have made for the island just to have.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Roman being the aggressor.
Yeah, and you can see Solo is just being overwhelmed by Roman here.
Get some more
Boom,
Myros
Solo
after
with a
this.
timely counter.
Got out of the way that time.
Solid punch. I think he really felt that one.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense. Sikoa keeping
We
his
still have a
opponent
lot of people left. It's going to be very time consuming once these objectives are done.
That didn't go as Solo pictured. On the road with the boot.
Of course, the damage objective is going to take 5 years to get done.
stiff punch. Oh, what a right hand!
Roman looking to put Solo in his place here and now.
Going to be a corner finisher game.
Reigns putting his opponent to sleep
Love
with
of
the
fuck.
guillotine.
The neck just...
Finds the ropes to force a break. He's
Yes.
going for the pin. This could be it.
Thing.
Recovers out of here.
This one's just
Gotta
getting
just
underway
nerf the
as we still
difficulty
have
to get
5
through
more
this
entries.
crap.
Rosie entering this gauntlet match, looking to go the distance.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Look out!
Oh my, apron senton.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. And he tosses it back in now.
What a shot.
Rosie is waning a bit now.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
He puts him into the corner. Oh, shoulder to the gut. Running knee. And he's going to the top.
I guess we could just yap because there's really nothing else to do besides
Oh man.
And
play
Rosie
the rest of
being
this
out-wrestled
match.
there.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that.
Good news related to this game. Finally got to load into my race.
So ruthless.
We've some update came out, and I guess that update allowed me to load into my rise once it was done. And then it still had problems because it didn't register character. 2 characters I imported over. I had to go recreate a character and tried to have to do that. Then it got frozen at like the first time I tried to import them.
We've got the one and
Then it wanted to.
Rocky Maivia.
So yeah, still some problems. I finished all the main quests on the island, at least, story-wise. Most of it's pretty easy, honestly.
Fighting tooth and nail, back and forth for supremacy.
The island is okay. It's nothing too fancy.
On. The battle yet to be settled.
Go in expecting video games at the city. I guess you like it. You like the city. Granted, I only played NBA 2K25's city, so I don't have much experience with that crap, but it's pretty much the same thing. You go through shops, purchase stuff. It's easier to get your character to like a 99, 98. It just is. And if you wanted to just start a new character, you pay like 30, 40 bucks maybe, which is... Yeah, I know it's still a lot, but it's like a lot better than the crap you get freaking NBA 2K. From what it said, it's going to add in new story missions, quests, and all that. Then obviously you can go to any one of the rings and challenge any online player anytime you want.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by
pretty much
how
the gist
long
of the
this
island.
combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate.
I would have showcased more of it in the launch
in any
day
other
stream,
circumstance, I
but
wouldn't be surprised. But if
it
you
was
look at the
taking forever
caliber
just
of
to
Reigns
load
that's already
into.
eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
It's okay, I guess. It's nothing too fancy. What I don't like is that at first when I created my character, because I didn't create me, because I created something else, but when I was creating that said someone else, the options were like super limited. It's like you pick like, one of the default persona models, and then you get like, to pick the face template, texture and all that, and that's pretty much it. You don't get anything else. You have to go load into the island first, finish talking to Paul Heyman and all that. But then you'll be able to go to like one of your... That's ridiculous. Good lord. Then you have to go to your My booth, and then you get to change your appearance and your moveset. There's no entrances, I don't think you get to change your victory. But I do earn VC, so it's not like it's impossible.
The gut to end the offense.
You end up getting
the
decent amount of VC by spending it first and all.
And a clothesline.
It's not like the most amount, but I think as you probably progress through the season, you'll probably
Roman has
get
taken
more.
a moment to soak it all in.
It looks like they could expand it too, because there's certain areas that are like slightly deep, like, you know, rendered in, but they're not like, you know, explorable, so they could just
Mayavi is having trouble fighting back.
add more
Stays off the attack.
A
to
clinic
it
of
later
counters
on.
being put on by these competitors.
Can he do it here? Peter Maivia has been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. And looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
Good Lord, there's so many wicked people. I don't even think we fought the standard rock yet. Just have to keep going and going. And spam her right when she gets in the ring with the finisher.
Naomi felt that one big time.
Don't tell her that's actually going to put her away.
Kick out at 2.
Damn.
Naomi will not be extinguished. Naomi continues to fight.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
What you did to Jade, Naomi.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Fuck it. Finally. Got that stupid damage objective done. Or we could just simply freaking yap one. It's gonna take forever, so I might as well yap again.
Foot meet back.
This time about WrestleMania. What are you thinking for WrestleMania in terms of booking and how the build was compared to last year?
And she's set right into that corner. And a couple back
Triple
elbows
H
to follow.
Momentum is
WrestleMania?
pivoted towards Roman.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess. Take off.
Probably the one WrestleMania I'm not going to.
Just squashing their
After like
opponent.
4 years.
Came down like we got a cover.
Because we didn't go to, what was it, 36. That was supposed to be in Tampa at Rojo.
It's done.
And now
Didn't go
we
there,
have
obviously,
right
because
at the
COVID
final
hit.
stretch of this gauntlet match. Now this is interesting. Jimmy Uso is
Jimmy
next
Uso
in the gauntlet.
17. So then, we ended up having to go to 37. And WrestleMania 37 was like limited capacity crowd. And 38 was like the first one I went to fully crowd.
One final adversary stands in the way.
That was also the last
but the
Vince
finish line is in
WrestleMania.
sight.
Finish the job on your fellow
39
brethren,
and 40.
there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. Sit out powerbomb.
41,
That was one of those
yes.
power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Talk about all this random shit. So long this match is gonna take.
Pulled back in. Belly to belly.
But yeah, being at
suplex.
WrestleMania
Just
for the last 4
another
years,
insane
it's pretty
display
fun.
of power. And out at ringside is
The
not
best
the place
crowd
you
was
want to be
probably.
grounded.
They're all
Reigns
pretty
is
good
really
crowds.
fired up.
Dallas crowd was pretty hype for 2 nights at 38.
Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso. And
LA
Roman
was pretty
might
hype.
just have
Philly
more in
was
store.
not as good as everyone made it seem for
Strikes
night
like
one.
that, it's clear they have nothing
It's just
but
cold as shit.
punishment on their mind.
Getting him right into the corner.
It was just cold. Pretty
And a
much what
couple
it was.
back elbows to follow.
That attack
See,
certainly
yeah,
put
I'm
Jimmy's
a full
toughness
video,
to the
so
test.
yeah, any small bit of cold is not good.
Reigns got all of it. This has
Let's
to be
please
it.
get through this match.
What a
Oh,
decisive
thank God.
victory for
That was the
Roman
last
Reigns.
one.
Just incredible.
Alright, that's 2K Showcase in a nutshell, pretty much. At least I'm gonna say that's the final match. Yep. We unlocked the 2010 versions of the Usos and Tamina. And then we unlocked that arena. That's pretty much Showcase in a nutshell. And I'm sure we get the message. Oh yeah, thank you for completing Showcase. Yada yada. I think we missed something from this freaking War Games here. It's probably not important. I have to go back and do this ridiculous match because it's ridiculous. Again, looking back at every single match, starting from beating up Hulk Hogan, which was brilliant. Who doesn't want to beat up Hulk Hogan? You know, you get the head shrinkers in here. You also get the Steiners. WrestleMania 9 is back too as an arena. That's cool. Rocky Maivia. Can't go wrong with that. You also get old school 90s Raw, which is great. High Chief Peter Maivia. I kind of wish they were able to do these at like different arenas, or at least like make their own versions, I guess, of these old arenas without the Trons and stuff. But it's fine. Nia Jax, I thought for sure they would showcase a different match with Nia Jax. No offense to her match with Liva, of course, but I think they'd want to showcase the one where she beat what's her name? Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania, right? Or at least the most recent title run against Bayley. This match, I think, was in 2K16 showcase and done better there. This match is pretty cool. I mean, come on, you get old school John Cena. 3 minute warning. Yeah, they didn't even do this at old school Raw Arena. They just said, throw it to day one. This match was kind of annoying, mainly just because everyone kept attacking you and you had to go attack someone else. This match was a great match in real life and pretty fun to do in the game. You know, you get New Day, Big E, old school Usos. Good to see Naomi getting some love. I would have maybe have done her WrestleMania way. Actually, no, I don't think you can because of certain stars in the game. I don't know. I maybe would have tried to represent a slightly different match, maybe. Obviously, you get the Wild Samoans against the Dudleys. What if scenario? Just, I guess something to represent with Solo. You know, I thought they would have done him and John Cena, maybe. Then Roman Seth, of course, and then this garbage match. But yeah, that's 2K Showcase. Thank you for joining in. I'll go replay that War Games match some other time. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys more or next time with more WWE 2K25.